Hey guys, welcome to the first episode of THJ Film Reviews. I'm your host Angel Farias, and today we're going to be talking about the web series Crusader. Now Crusader is about the young Bruce Wayne, Batman if you guys don't know who Bruce Wayne is, but the young Bruce Wayne unwrapping his tangled destiny with Harvey Dent as they tackle everyday life problems. But the web series does have a good story. Now, this review is done by request. Let's go on to the rules. The rules are, first we're going to talk about the good things, then we're going to talk about the bad things, and yeah, that's pretty much it. So, let's get to it. Okay, this is the part of the show when I talk about how good what I'm reviewing, what they did good. Okay, now this part is always going to be shorter than when I'm talking about bad stuff, because it's not because I have anything against what I'm reviewing. It's just that it's gonna take longer to give advice on how they could improve. But this is just the part when I talk about how good they did, so that doesn't take very long. So the first thing I like about the web series is that it has a great storyline. It was pretty shocking how good the story was when I first read it. I sort of got a little depressed at the first time I read it because I'll probably never write anything as good as this. Anyways, the web series also has a very great cast. Now, I don't know if any of the actors have an acting history, but they're very good actors, and acting is a very essential part of telling a story. You need to have good actors to convince the audience that this is like a real world. So yeah, so they're very good actors and they could easily portray their characters, which I find that really amazing. Now, for the bad stuff. Okay, this is the part of the show when I talk about how the bad stuff and I reveal tips and advice to help you improve on whatever I am reviewing. Okay, the first thing I don't like about the show is the quality of the camera. The camera always seems to have a very slow shutter speed. A shutter speed is how fast the camera takes a picture. A slow shutter speed allows more light to be let in, but makes the video look very choppy, like this. A fast shutter speed takes a picture faster, but lets in very little light. Now it makes the video look smoother, like this. A webcam does not allow you to change the shutter speed settings, so when the company makes a webcam, they always put a default and they always make it slow, so it always lets in more light. Now that's going to cause the camera to make videos that look very choppy. The way to fix it is to let in a lot of light. Usually you need to go outside or get a very good light source that is very bright but spreads the light and is not harsh, because a harsh light will make your actor's skin look very oily and make their eyes squint and give an awkward touch to the movie. What I also don't like about the show is that the length of the videos, they always seem to be very short, and a short video could ruin a story and make it not appear as you want it. My suggestion is to try to set the mood with the music. It helps you guide, make it a little longer, and it's a good guide to go along with the music, to go make your video go along with your music. Here's an example. I got this for you. Go ahead, open it. See, music is a very important tool of film because it helps you set a different mood. Like if I were to change the music from the clip I just showed to a different song, it would change the mood completely and change how the viewer feels. Like this.
Can't get enough of you. Baby,
I got this for you.
She wants to be with you.
I want us to make a new start.
But she keeps losing you.
Go ahead,
No,
open it.
I love you.
You bring me tenderness.
Now music is very hard to find because nowadays everybody likes to copyright everything. So what I would suggest is something called Pro Scores. Pro Scores is a collection of cinematic music that allows you to make your videos more cinematic. It's a very useful product. What I also noticed that needed improvement was in visual effects. Some of the visual effects look like they were made from Windows Movie Maker and Microsoft Paint. The solution is getting a different editing software. For what I suggest for visual effects, a software named Adobe After Effects. Adobe After Effects is a powerful movie editor that many major companies use. It allows you to do visual effects like this. Now I know you would love to use that visual effect because in the storyline, Harvey Dent is dealing with his other half, and every time he looks in the mirror, you know, he would see that thing. Well, not every time, but you know what I mean. And I know you tried this visual effect before, but I feel like it needed a little bit more improvement. So with Adobe After Effects, it allows you to do that. Now, of course, Adobe After Effects is a very advanced video editing software, or only for visual effects. It's not for, you know, for putting music or anything. It's just for visual effects. Now, to learn a lot about it, like I did, go to videocopilot.net. They have some great tutorials there, and you'll become a pro like that. Trust me. Now, for editing your photos, I would recommend a software named Adobe Photoshop. This software I use a lot to edit my pictures. It's a very great software. I absolutely love it. I use Photoshop to edit this picture. You could use this effect that I did for the creepy baby for a promo picture for the Crusader series, which I know you did one, but I feel like again it needed more improvement. So Photoshop would allow you to do that. Now for editing video, like putting music and cutting clips, I would recommend a software named Sony Vegas. This is another great and powerful editing software, and it's very simple to use. This is very great for audio and video too. Now I feel like it's a much better choice in Windows Movie Maker because it gives you more control of the video, and it renders in HD. Now all of that software I just recommended, Photoshop, After Effects, and Sony Vegas, will probably add up to around $899 in total to, to buy all that. But I know nobody, you or me, have the money for that. Now, the best thing to do is I will just give it to you for free. Yes. Now this is why I was telling you to wait for the ending. I'm gonna give you those 3 softwares for free. Just go to the link in the description right here. Just click on read description, and then click on the links where it says those things, and it will take you to a tutorial, and just follow the tutorial on how to get After Effects, Photoshop, and Sony Vegas for free. Now if you got any questions, just email me because I know you're watching this. So yeah, so people who are not Alex, that's the guy who created the Crusader series. So go to his YouTube channel, and it's right here. Click on this link to go check out his Crusader series. Trust me, it's a pretty good series. There's not much to lose. So now that he's improving, well, I hope he is because he made me do this review, but I also really want to do it too. So if you got any questions, just send me an email again. Now at last, I must leave you, but do not fear. You can follow me on my Twitter or go to my Facebook, which are in my description. So yeah, so if you want your channel to get reviewed or your web series, email me and I'll do it. So that's it. Come back to the horrible joke, subscribe, and peace out.